So we can use the functionality of Basware Pay with regards to virtual credit cards, getting money back from our credit card providers, and either ploughing that back into our supplier base, because we like to look after our suppliers as a cooperative, or using that to make sure that it covers the costs and even makes my AP function a profit center, which would be fantastic. Similar with dynamic discounting, if we can allow our customers to use dynamic discounting, select whether they want to get paid, how much discount they're willing to take, we can take that benefit into our accounts payable function and make sure that we start to generate some revenue for the business. See, we're a bit unique as a cooperative, so we like to look after our suppliers, and both of these options are options that my suppliers can choose, either opt in or opt out. We're not going to make it mandatory in our organisation, and it allows them to get paid earlier or allows them to get their money and get their cash earlier. So from our perspective, it goes from the very first raising a requisition, the authorisation of a purchase order. The Basware cycle then goes on to have the purchase order goes out after it's been authorised to our suppliers, and at that point, as long as we get an invoice in after the goods are receipted that matches those purchase order and we can get a true three-way match, then everything's pretty smooth. There's no more ticking back to spreadsheets, there's no more other areas of the business trying to make things more complicated than they ever need to be. It just becomes a lot smoother for us. The benefits of using Basware for us boils down to the automation, control and visibility. So it allows me as a finance or head of finance to be able to understand where my invoices are at any one point in time, how much committed spend we have, how many open orders, how many goods we've receipted but not yet have invoice for, and all of that information allows me to predict my cash flows, and everybody knows that cash in this environment is hugely important. So from my perspective, it just makes my life a lot more easier. It makes my life a lot easier and allows me to have greater clarity over my AP function as a whole. The benefits for the business were similar to mine for a business as a whole. The benefits for the individual departments were very much the fact that they would then have visibility of what their own purchases were, how much they had spent against their budgets, how much they committed to spend, and how many invoices and things like that were processing through their system. So from their point of view, they had a huge amount more visibility without having to ask the finance department first. It gave them control of their own areas. The one thing that I'm most excited about is the advanced technology. So you've got the RPAs and the artificial intelligence coming out at the moment, which are really exciting. If we can start utilising the benefits of the artificial intelligence telling us what our cash flow is going to be and predicting the future elements, it's just going to be fantastic for us.